So they say that the roots of the equation f of x is equal to 0 are x is equal to 4 plus minus the square root of 16 minus 4m multiplied by minus m plus 5. That is brackets minus m plus 5, all divided by 2m. Now we are asked to determine the values of m for which the roots will be non-real. Now, if you have been working with roots for some time, you know that there's something that we call the discriminant, right? And it's a very useful concept. It's a very useful concept because we use it actually to determine whether we have real roots or non-real roots, right? So the discriminant, of course, is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Now, where's this b squared minus 4ac from? It's actually from the quadratic formula. You will realize that this equation actually is on your right-hand side. You've got the quadratic formula. So this is already in that form. So you just have to determine the values for b, a, and c. And if you look closely there, okay, first let's take it from there as it is, right? So your discriminant is equal to 16 minus 4m. It's exactly everything that's under your square root in the quadratic formula. So that's your discriminant. Now, what is your value for b? The value for b would be equal to the square root of 16, right? Then your value for a would be equal to m. Why do I say m? Because you also have 2m as your denominator. So you will realize, let me just put it down here. This is your quadratic formula. This is how it looks, right? So you can tell here that your denominator a is m from what we given. Then you've got your c is equal to minus m plus 5. So these are our values for a, b, and c. But we are asked to determine the values of m for which the roots will be non-real. Now we know that for non-real roots, let me just put it down there. The discriminant is less than 0, right? So we can just set this whole side, that is your right-hand side, the discriminant, all of it is equal to, is less than 0. Yes, it's less than 0. So that would mean that all that less than 0. So now we have to solve for m. So we are now working with a simple inequality. So let's multiply out and expand the left-hand side. That will be plus 4m squared minus 20m is all less than 0. Then let's just reorder that to make it simpler for us. Then we can multiply out by 4 throughout. We'll have m squared minus 5m plus 4 is less than 0. Then we can find the critical values. Let's put their critical values. To factorize that first, we'll have m. We've got minus 5 and 4. So what can we add? What numbers can we add to get minus 5 and multiply to get plus 4? So that is minus 5. No, that is minus 4 and minus 1, right? So that is minus 1 and minus 4. So these are your critical values. So that is 1 and 4, right? And we can tell that the type of shape or graph that we get from this left-hand side, this expression, would typically look like this, looking concave up. And because of course we've got 2 of those, it would look just like that, right? So we are looking for the values when this is less than 0, and that would be here, right? In this region, only in this region. So we can say that since this is 1 according to our critical values here, and this is 4, we can then say that m is less than 4 and it's greater than 1. So this is the values. These are the values for which m. These are the values for m for which the roots will be non-real. So that's how you solve that type of question.